So, solitude is our topic today. And I want you to give a small gist of how solitude, of course, being a definition, dictionary definition prakaram aithe, it's a state of being alone. So, it's a state or
Yeah.
situation where you are alone. So,
Hmm.
there is more to it, of course, which I want you to
Hmm.
explain today.
Hmm. Okay.
So, yeah,
Yeah. So when we are talking solitude, and in the metaphysical sense or in the sense of mind, we are not talking being alone.
right.
So the confusion between solitude and loneliness has to be removed. First of all, it is not about loneliness, it is about being with yourself. This is about how you feel when you are alone with yourself. It does not mean you are not in a group or you're not with other people. But solitude here means how you think about yourself. What is your self script? What do you tell yourself in different situations?
Mm.
How do you stop yourself? How do you say no? How do you say yes? It's all about how you converse with yourself when you are with yourself.
Okay.
Now, you may say we are always with ourselves, or we are hardly having time to be with ourselves. Both are true.
Mm.
We are in a group, then how can we be with ourselves?
Mm.
Again, this is not some thinking pattern, or this is how you should think, or anything like that.
Mm.
But even when you are just in a group, how do you consider yourself? What do you consider yourself to be? What are your opinions, your perspectives about what is going on in the group?
Mm.
As an individual person, your perspective about something is not always that you agree with someone or you disagree with someone. It is something to do with the baggage you carry.
Right. Mm.
So your baggage plus the today's perspective is
Okay.
your actual perspective. So how do I feel when I'm alone?
Yeah.
Alone, actually, really alone. As in, the husband is out somewhere traveling and I'm alone, and I'm like, I don't want to be alone. So the first thing I plan is to get some friend home or some
Right.
doing. So I don't know what to do when I'm alone.
Yeah.
I don't like to be alone. I'm scared to be alone.
Mm.
The four walls come and hit me when I'm alone. I get all negative thoughts when I'm alone.
Yeah.
All the old memories just gush in when I'm alone. So I entertain my. When you are alone, can you actually be with yourself and not entertain yourself and see what is happening in your mind?
Mm.
How do you think? What are the thoughts that are coming up?
Mm.
And that is where you have to train yourself. When you are alone, what are the thoughts coming to you? That cleaning up is what is my subject of solitude. Tell outside what you actually think,
Right.
how your thoughts took you, where did it take you, what extremes did you go to. Can we respect our solitude is another aspect. There are many
Right.
aspects to this, is what I'm explaining to you. Can
Right.
I respect myself? So this actually started with a client who told me that whenever I'm alone, I just hate myself.
Mm.
So I pick up the phone, call someone, do something. Call this Charlie Chaplin syndrome. You know, when you are feeling all agitated and very sad and very lonely and all, you go and see a Charlie Chaplin movie so that you feel it's all. You know, नहीं उसके बाद मुझे अच्छा लगा. I'm absolutely fine after that. Then తర్వాత నాకు బాగానే ఉంది.
Mm.
కానీ what you are actually doing is a very band-aid solution. Next time when you are alone, it will come up in a much bigger way.
Mm.
You know, so this topic became very important, especially during the pandemic. And generally also, I feel that we should learn, in spite of everything, to be comfortable with ourselves.
Right. Let us say we do not have devices working, we do not have an entertainment medium like a TV or something running in the background, and we don't have a kid to entertain. Let us say we are totally alone at home, and we have all the solitude we need at the time, and what are the thoughts that um, would would be repetitive at that kind of a situation, and what thoughts are we most afraid of that will make us look at maybe watch TV or maybe watch something else or do something else instead, so that you don't sit with yourself because you don't want thoughts. And what are
Yes.
those thoughts and what are those fears? What is it that comes into us when we are actually with ourselves and left with ourselves?
Be surprised how people think,
Mm,
and how we think. I will not keep this as a judgment. It's a very natural process.
mm,
There are people who wish they were violent. There are people who wish they did not exist themselves.
mm.
This is the extremes. And then there are natural thoughts like, I should have said this at that time. Why did I not reply back? Why did I not do this? Why did I
Yeah.
not do that? Next time when he says this, I'm going to attack him like this. So it's like that planning of that
Confrontation.
confrontation feelings.
Mm,
And then the sad moments of how, the past, at last time when she said that, or last time, why did my mom not give me more importance than my sister? So the sibling rivalry,
mm,
so all these things, all these thoughts, not only these thoughts, when you are alone, some people get thoughts of failure.
mm, mm,
So, what is your true belief basically about you? Sort of just surfaces when you are alone. The subconscious idea is to look at me. Now that you have time for me, look at me. This is how you are actually feeling or thinking.
mm,
But what is our so called practical, rational view about it? Don't be alone then. You
mm.
always have friends. Pick up that phone. You just avoid, no,
Yeah.
put it aside.
Mm,
I teach. Come here. Fear, please come here. Tell me what you want.
mm.
Tell me where you came from. Now, I'm not talking here about getting rid of those things.
Simple truths of my own life. If I'm left alone for too long a period, I would think of who all I did not confront in the last few years. Which ఆ
Yeah.
టైంలో నేను ఆ మాట అక్కడ అనాల్సింది, ఈ టైంలో నేను ఈ మాట ఇక్కడ అనాల్సింది, వాళ్ళు అలా నన్ను ఎదురు చెప్పినప్పుడు నేను ఎందుకు ఆ మాట ఎత్తలేకపోయాను. So the
Yes.
questions that we have and the incomplete without having a solution అలా మధ్యలో వేలాడుతూ ఉన్న సిచ్యువేషన్స్ అన్ని మనకు గుర్తొస్తాయి. And we would
Yes.
think or replay our same situation, and this time we are the winner.
Here.
Mm,
Notice here
mm,
is that we are being our self critic.
mm.
You
Right.
did not. You did not. You should have. You could have.
Right.
So we are being most of the times,
Oh.
we are being that self critic.
Yeah.
So even if somebody says, no, I was actually thinking of, my thoughts were about them, they being rude, they being bad, they being, the circumstances being bad, somebody being sick, and I was, thinking
Right.
about that. I was worrying.
Mm,
Those could be worry thoughts. When you are alone, you get worry thoughts. The deep feeling of helplessness within you, the insecurities within you that are surfacing.
mm,
So the solitude part of me
mm.
is not noticed by choice.
Right.
Whether we like it or not, we don't want to look at it. We do not want to address it.
Mm.
Every single moment of our life, we are creating a perspective about ourselves also.
Right.
You see, look at people who declare that I am like this. నేను ఇలాంటి వాడిని, నేను ఇలాంటి దాన్ని, దిస్ ఇస్ హూ ఐ యామ్ అని మనం అంటూ ఉంటాం కొన్నిసార్లు. దట్స్ సచ్ that is what you think about yourself, not your actual truth. నీ యాక్చువల్ ట్రూత్ ఎప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది? నువ్వు కామ్ గా ఉన్నప్పుడు, నువ్వు సాలిట్యూడ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు. నువ్వు సాలిట్యూడ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు నువ్వు నీ మిర్రర్ లో నువ్వు చూసుకుని నీకు అర్థమవుతుంది, ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ హౌ ఐ యాక్చువల్లీ థింక్.
So a lot of times in the modern world, of course, we have been conditioned to thinking, and from many sources also, we have been always getting the same information that me time or a relaxed time for a mom or a woman or is also solitude, and it comes
Yes.
under being alone, and it comes under being mindful and spending time with yourself, and maybe soaking in a tub is spending time with yourself. But there is so many things that are going around and before and after this event of being alone with yourself, which is you are trying to set up a space, you're trying to set up an angle of the camera, you're setting up a zen space where the lights are dimmed and the bath bombs are set and the water is flowing and there's bubbles in the water, and you have a book, you have a chapter ready, and all this preparation is in itself stressful too, which a lot of people won't come out and say. But I want to address this here because for me, the whole fun and the whole peace goes out the minute this stress comes in, and that is why I really many times I have found myself not enjoying that moment finally when it comes that I can actually soak in the tub. I'm so tired because I have gotten ready with everything and preparing everything. So it's not really me time anymore. I'm just creating the idea of self time and the
Yes.
idea of solitude where there is no solitude really.
Let's not confuse me time with solitude at all.
Right.
Me time is not solitude. Me time is you entertaining yourself in a certain way. If I do this, this is how I'm going to feel. But when you don't feel this, by the time you do this, you're not very happy. Aim should be, I want to feel this. That's all. You want to feel this, attract that feeling into your life and flow with what is going to come across to make you feel that. I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm aware of how I feel in a certain surrounding. These are all solitude thoughts.
Yeah. How do you start inculcating the habit of spending time with themselves, the habit of solitude, which naturally is there to a certain extent in kids? How do you encourage kids to spend time with themselves and encourage solitude in kids?
Okay, encouraging solitude, Kanna. Let me give you some tips on how you can, for very little kids, first of all, let us see, 3 to 4 to 5, even to 6 years of age. You will see that we do not really speak about feelings with them. As if it is missing, as if it is not even existing. So we will only correct them. We will not ask them, how are you feeling? But believe me, if you ask a 4-year-old, if they are screaming or if they are, throwing things or if they are very jumping with joy, try asking them, how are you feeling? Introduce the idea of an existence of feeling to them very young. Do you make them realize that it is okay to have feelings? Failure. A 10-year-old is feeling very guilty about failure when he comes home and says, I have not done my maths test properly. The most common thing is, baga chadukunte baga ochundevi, you have not worked, so you did not get. Has anybody tried to ask, how do you feel when you fail? Do you want to change it? Who else but parents have to do this?
Yeah. Because it came up, I want to say that, the days that I came back home with a failed paper or a bad maths paper, I never got a reaction that would make me feel even worse. So for me, I think you did a great job because as a kid in those days, and even reading all the comments that we got for the last video, I would quite honestly say that ఆ టైంలో నేను చదువుకుంటున్న టైంలో And when I was a kid, a lot of moms and lot of parents did not have this awareness, and they did their best. And a huge respect to all the parents who are doing all that still, because you are not perfect from the age of 30, 35. You also had your own journey to come here, and you did your best when you were there. And that day or any day when I came back home with a bad paper, I would never have a reaction that would make me feel guilty or make me feel even worse than what I'm already feeling, or how much I'm already self beating up myself. And already నన్ను నేను ఎంతో తిట్టుకుని చాలా ఆ సిచ్యువేషన్ లో ఉండే వస్తారు పిల్లలు ఇంటికి. When you come back like that, you're already imagining 100 sort of things. And if there is a ray of hope, it only can come from a parent. It will not come from anybody else. And even if it comes from anybody else, it won't matter. Not the grandparents, not the friends, nobody else. It won't matter.
A child comes and says, I'm feeling so angry, it does not work if you tell them that's a negative feeling. You have to teach them to be compassionate with themselves and say, it's okay.
Many people like your company when you deep inside know that it's not the real you. That comes when you don't enjoy your own company and you think that you have to be a certain set of things to be likable in a crowd. And where does that come from? Where does it root from? And can you give tips to people, our viewers, who are in between and do not understand how they can be the real them and still be okay in a crowd?
It covers many areas. Actually, it's not a small question. First and foremost, that part of you is also you. Denying that is not me is also a self thing,
Criticism.
You do it because you want to be accepted in a society or in a party or in a group. You want to be likable, you want to look good, you want to be someone who is accepted. Last time I told you, quality time is not for the others, it's for the children, it's for you. It's quality. The child, any time you spend with him is quality time for them. The quality word is for yourself. So same way, what we do in a group is not them. So the first thing we have to understand is that is also part of me. Now, if you're not comfortable with it, that is when the question comes. Stooping yourself to a level of having to tolerate something, that is when you have to understand. That comes from awareness, Ramya. మనకే అర్థమవుతుంది. నేను ఒక లైన్ క్రాస్ అయ్యి నేను క్రాస్ అయ్యి ఏదైనా ఎవరి కోసమైనా ఫర్ అ పర్టికులర్ పే ఆఫ్ చేస్తున్నానా? బిహేవింగ్ వెరీ వెల్ విత్ అ పర్సన్ హూ ఇస్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ టు మై హోమ్ టు బై అ సారీ, ఐ విల్ రాదర్ థింక్ ఓకే షీ విల్ టేక్ అ సారీ అండ్ గో ఆఫ్. ఐ డోంట్ లైక్ హర్ పర్సనల్లీ, ఇస్ నాట్ అ మ్యాటర్. I'm anyway going to get the money for this thing. I can think, what is it that's irritating me about this person and why am I going all up and down in her vicinity? If I find that this feature is what I'm not agreeable to, then my payoff is not enough.
It's really fun to have this conversation with you after growing up in certain setting. అలాంటి setting లో పెరిగిన తర్వాత talking about it as an adult with you is really on another level for me. It brings out a lot of pride in me, because I feel I got the best of that, and I got the cream of it.
Thank you very much, and it was fun.
We'll meet again for the next session, and we'll meet again. Bye, Amma.
Yeah, bye.